Hello everyone, my name is Shirley. I'm from the southwest in the UK and this is Shirl's Puzzles and this is my YouTube channel. Today we're talking about vintage puzzles. These are puzzles that I have found in charity shops, and so without further ado, let's carry on. So first batch are the small puzzles, and these are Springbok. And these are like from 1973. Now, I'm 2 years older than these puzzles, so very good vintage. So there we have coffee. Again, look at the quality of those pieces. Really, really strong. And, you know, old puzzles doesn't necessarily mean bad puzzles. In fact, I find that the older the puzzles, the better, because they're very, very interlocking, as you can see, which I think is a sign of brilliant quality. And Springbok particularly, I'm very pleased with how they are made. In fact, they're quite difficult to break apart at the end. So ideal for a pickup challenge if you're into that kind of thing. Then we've got a little funky one. Again, really, really fun design. And I think if I look on the box, this is from 1970. So this is actually a year older than me. And I think it's held up particularly well. Now, I bought these from a charity shop and they were 50 pence each, which is absolutely nothing, you know, so, and they take up no space. So they're going nowhere. Then we're going to move on to my Wentworth puzzles. Now these are old style. The newer ones are in a different coloured box, slightly larger design. But these are the old boys and made in Great Britain. And it's got the address on there, a little bit blurb on the back. And this one is called the Haymarket Wanderer. These are... I'm trying to find how many pieces there are. I think there's probably about 40 or 50 pieces in here, to be fair. Let's open the box and have a look. It's even come in a little Ziploc bag. And if you can see, the shapes are tiny. And in here we've got a little bit of blurb. Dear Wentworth, please add me to your Whimsy catalogue mailing list and enter me in your monthly prize draw for a free 250-piece maxi puzzle. There we go. So time's gone by and times move along. So that's that one. And these other ones I found in charity shops as well, which is quite a feat in itself because, as I say, I imagine they're quite a collector's item. And as you can see, the new Wentworths come in like a maroon bag. These are like in a kind of a green bag, drawstring with a slightly different toggle on the end. So if I look at the pieces here, same quality, really, really sturdy wooden laser cut pieces. And this one is of a mansion, Athelhampton, Dorchester. No, sorry. I've got too many puzzles, I'm getting all mixed up. So this is Winter at Hathrock Castle School. Get it right, Shirley. Again, and here, there's a little bit more blurred. They've got a postcard there, for some bizarre reason. And they also do personal wooden jigsaw puzzles. And then you can send off for the catalogue mailing list. I suppose this is the day before the internet and YouTube and Instagram. And another one, is this bigger, is Levenham, Suffolk. And I've done all of these puzzles and I can link video to my playlist. Yeah, so again, green bag. And I think this is probably about 200 pieces. Map. Tricky, very tricky. I like a nice image to look at, but when it was in a charity shop for like 50 pence. You can't really leave it on the shelf, can you? As I say, if you looked online on eBay, I think you probably pay more than 50 pence for them, but there we go. So my advice is, when you go into a charity shop, always look out for the little ones, because you never know what you might find. And I found these in the children toy section. So a little tip for you, don't necessarily always go to the adult puzzle section, okay? They always find them in strange places. Next, this is exciting. What have we got? Victory plywood jigsaw puzzle. Oh, this is gorgeous. You can see on there, I don't know if you can see, £1.50. Children's puzzle, Victory, ages 4 to 6. I'd imagine it's like from the late 50s or 60s, early 60s. Made in England by G.J. Hayter and Company, Boscombe, Bournemouth. A subsidiary of J.W. Spear and Sons. I suppose that's Spear Games. And here we are. I've made it up and it fits inside the box. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. Look how lovely is that. Look at how cute and how colourful. And the little mice getting a little fairy story at night time before they settle down for the night. So beautiful. And I think I paid for about £1.75 for this. No, it was £1.50. I need more coffee. I'm not awake yet. Does that mean I have to do this puzzle? Anyhow. And this one I paid £1 for, I know that. Victory jigsaw puzzle again, same company as before. About 125 pieces. A lot of the vintage puzzles, they never say a precise amount. It's always about, which I find funny. And here we are, other puzzles made up again. How beautiful is that? Love doing this. There's just something really satisfying about a wooden puzzle. And I know there are more and more of these, so I am on the lookout to add to my collection. So we shall see what happens next. Let's move those out of the way. I'm running out of space. Next we have a Springbok puzzle from the year 1973. Majority of these are from the sort of 70s. So there we go. I recently done this, and what I really loved about this again is how interlocked they were and how strong the puzzle. And when I've done a puzzle, I always put them in a Ziploc or like a bag that's resealable. Let's open it up and have a look, shall we? Really, really dark puzzle. Yeah, that was about, I think that was 450 pieces. Let's have a look. Does it say on the box? Over 475 pieces. Not about, over. So maybe not quite 500. They don't do that on new puzzles anymore, do they? They always say it's 1,000 pieces or it's 500 pieces. It's never over or about. Perhaps they think in the future pieces will go missing, and that way they're covered. This one was £2.50, and this is John Waddington Limited puzzle. La Madonna et son enfant. Sorry, that's terrible. Let me go now. 1972. That is from. Let me go and find a knife. I need to open this up. Be right back. Here we go. Put the knife to one side before I do myself any damage. Let's open up the box. Let's see what we got. Right. Yet to do this because it's not in a Ziploc bag. Okay. So, oh, very green. Pieces maybe slightly smaller than I was expecting. Don't know if you can really see that. There we go. And what have we got in here? The Waddington collection. Oh my goodness. Ah. Now, in one of my other videos I've done, in a sad story, I've done this particular puzzle and there was 13 pieces missing. I can link this video at the end of this video. How funny is that? So it's from the same collection, and here it's just like a little pamphlet, and it's all about the puzzles in the collection, I take it. Yeah, look at that. I don't like reading, I like puzzling, so that can go back in there. So that's just that one. Next we've got a round puzzle. I love round puzzles, and this is a Springbok. And I recently did this, and this one is, how many pieces? It's from 1973, and I think it's probably about 450 pieces. No, over 500 pieces. And I think I shelled out, excuse the pen, I don't know, maybe £1, £2 for this. Again, I thought it's going to be quite difficult, and actually it wasn't too bad at all. Wasn't too bad at all. One to keep, and I just like the round puzzle box. Don't see that very often these days. They're always square. And a lot of the old vintage puzzles, I don't know if you've noticed, they're square and they're thin. I'm talking about puzzles. Here it is. This is the bits and pieces 500 piece Purple Passion, which I did a video last week on, and my goodness, this was £2.50 from a charity shop from the 1990s. Yes. And here we go. And there are the pieces. Let me show you again. This is the only time I'm ever going to touch this puzzle again, by showing you about it, not doing it. You do understand this. So there we go. So, whoops. Yeah, that's not an edge piece. That's not an edge piece. I can't believe I did this, you know, looking at it now. I don't think I would, I don't know how or why I did it actually, but like I said before, it's a feather in the cap. So before I get tempted, back in the bag, back in the box, back on my shelf later on. Have you done solid colour puzzles? Good luck. Finally, what I'm going to work on right now, called the month of May, members of the court of King Charles VI, 15th century, Springbok from 1967. On the back we've got a load of blurb, and it's all about the artwork, and it's all about the company, and it's about the festival of the month of May. So again, a lot of reading for a puzzle box. And this is more than 450 pieces, each one different. This one I bought for £1.50, and I bought it on a whim, and I thought, I can't leave it there, but the box is a little bit damaged, which I'm a little bit worried about, because when a box is damaged, I think, are all the pieces there? Has it been cared for? Well, the pieces are in a bag, not Ziploc, but like a cable tie. So let's open for the first time and have a look. Good old freezer bags, eh? Wow, these are thick pieces. This is proper sturdy. Look at that. Oh, I'm going to enjoy doing this. And I like Springbok because they're not usual grid cut. They're random. And I just like, it just gives an extra element to it, a little bit more fun. I get a bit bored with the same kind of uniform cut at times, so it's nice to switch it about a little bit. And so there we go. That is my vintage puzzles, all from charity shops. I don't go out looking for them, but when I go to a charity shop, I go in and I just scour the shelves and I think to myself, I wonder what I can find today. And it's when I'm not looking for anything specific, I find the treasure. And I think all of these have been treasures, and I think been extremely lucky, especially with the Wentworth puzzles, because they're quite costly. So have you done vintage puzzles? And if so, do you recognise any of them here? And what ones do you think I should do? So thumbs up, like, comment, and I'll see you again. Bye-bye.